In the name of Lord, peace be unto you. Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me here. I'm PC Musthafa, CEO of ID Fresh. We make world's best food, idlis. It's such a great honor to be here among all these great leaders. I feel gifted for getting this opportunity to speak at UN. I first read about United Nations as a teenager in my school in a subject called civics. And I'm pretty sure many in my village know about UN these days. So as I stand or sit before you in UN office at New York, I'm very sure that my parents, my family, my co-founders, my team in India, my friends, my villagers will be proud of this moment. I'm very grateful to Mr. Soni and team for this great opportunity. Purpose of UN, as I understand, is to unite all nations together, resolve conflicts, and to make this world a better place. So for UN to be successful in that mission, all of us have to do our bit to become better human beings so that we can make this world a better place. People like me are neither in politics nor in the business of managing nations. So when Mr. Soni asked me to address you at UN, I sat down and reflected on what points to talk to you about and how to support UN mission. I also reflected on points to ask for UN's help in my mission. All of us face situations wherein our targets conflict with our value system and purpose of our life. At ID, we had many such situations in this journey of building a $100 million business, fresh food brand, wherein we faced severe conflicts. But how we dealt with those conflicts made us what we are today. So I thought I will share few such instances with you. These real life stories may help you to become better managers and better leaders. ID was founded by me and my 4 cousins. We built ID in $100 million fresh food brand using common sense. Most important aspect of any business is common sense, which is reducing dangerously these days. We are depending too much on hard tools and spreadsheets that increases analysis paralysis when the only thing needed at that time would be common sense. Even when we started our first product, idli dosa batter, we used common sense. My co-founders used to run a grocery shop in Bangalore. They used to procure idli dosa batter from a supplier. It had regular quality issues, service issues, and major hygiene complaints. As the supplier was not able to meet the quality expectations, my cousins decided to make our own batter by developing a team. We consulted roadside vendors and traditional homes to make best idli dosa batter. We did not consult an R&D team. We did not read market reports. Easiest route for us was to add preservatives in the food, as done by many others in the market, for a increased shelf life and for better profitability. We decided to keep our products 100% natural. It's a war against preservative. Idli, as you know, is the healthiest and very popular breakfast in India. Idli is rich in carbohydrates, proteins, enzymes, fats, and fiber. It does not contain saturated fat or cholesterol. Idli is a complete food. It is easily digestible for kids and for seniors as well. You don't even need teeth to eat idli. Another popular snack that many of us love is the vada. Vada goes best with idli. Kids love vada. But then it's one of the most difficult snack to make at home, unless you are an expert like your grandmothers. Vada started disappearing from Indian homes, including my home. There are two significant challenges in making vada. First challenge is to get the batter right. Even if I provide vada batter to a homemaker, she still won't be able to make vada at home. It is a messy job. Vada batter is sticky like super glue. Second challenge is to get the hole for the vada. It's a time consuming process to make vada. You must be an expert to make perfect vadas. You won't get the size right. You cannot get the shape right. And we South Indians won't eat vada without a hole. When I talk to homemakers in my office, they were happy to make vada at home if they get proper vada batter. But then they had no idea how to get a hole for the vada. And most importantly, new generation homemakers will end up frying fingers instead of frying the vada. So we wanted to help all mothers to make world's best vada. This journey started 3 years ago. If you look at the issue, this is a century-old problem, but we identified it. We then started working to solve this problem. We talked to industry experts. They were not able to help us. We then used common sense to solve a homemaker's problem. And our solution is new ID Vada Pack. ID's new Vada Pack helps you make homemade vadas that are shaped, sized just like expert-made vadas, without touching the batter, with a proper hole in the middle. That too 100% natural, no chemicals, no preservatives, no added flavors. Now it takes just 1 minute for a homemaker to make vada at home. But then it took us 3 years to build it. We didn't lose hope. It was not an easy journey. Many businesses would have dropped this project using their hard tools and spreadsheet analysis. It was a classical conflict between a meaningful solution and a business opportunity. I'm sure you're all curious to know about this magical vada pack. Vada making is a science now, not an art anymore. Let me show you how it works.
This is no ordinary snack, a South Indian speciality. It's a favorite in homes across India, but its circular cylindrical shape and donut-like hole make it fairly difficult to prepare at homes. It needs the expert hands of grandmas and aunts or even restaurant cooks. Not anymore. ID decided to turn its attention on this age-old problem and transform the complex art of vada making into a science for everyone. And the key ingredient? Common sense. A path-breaking, little big invention. The spout that shapes batter into vadas with the hole. And that's it. Squeeze, shape, cut, fry. Handmade, but with no mess, no stress. Just delicious, crispy vadas. ID, maker of India's favorite batters and fresh food, presents Vada Batter in a pack that shapes batter into vadas. Now, everybody can vada.
This product and packaging was developed by my co-founder, Mr. Nazar, who didn't have any formal technical education. Techies call it 3D printing of vada. Experts call it innovation, but then we call it common sense. Because that's all you need to make this happen. First message to you is look around, identify such issues and opportunities, and use common sense to solve it. Have patience. That's the best way to solve world's problems.